About to go get coffee, or?
Yeah, we're gonna get a cup of coffee.
My name's Nick White. I'm a normal parishioner here at St. Peter Church, and glad to spend time with Father Ian. He's helped my family and I tremendously as we've come back to the church, and just super pumped he's here.
Hey, my name's Jeff Blick. I'm an attorney.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say. That's what I do. That's what you do. You're an attorney.
So the thing with salvation is we say we're only saved through Jesus Christ, through relationship with Jesus Christ. But what we say is some people may have responded to God's grace in an invisible way. So we don't know for certain if somebody's in heaven or hell. We can be assured of salvation when there is a relationship with the Lord, obviously.
Do you think he could have had a great relationship with Christ and still
the question would be like in an invisible way. The reason this teaching actually developed for a very simple reason, which was when they discovered the New World, they suddenly discovered all these thousands and millions of people that didn't have an opportunity to hear the gospel.
Yeah.
And so the idea is God gives sufficient grace to all people. Everybody is given the opportunity for salvation.
But what about that person that's heard the good news?
He just rejects it.
Or not even rejects it. Someone that has heard the good news, has heard what you need to do for a great walk in a relationship with the Lord, but doesn't do it, doesn't get around to it, doesn't go through the sacraments, maybe doesn't even get baptized, but they've heard it. They know it's important, they know it's crucial, they know it's critical. What about that person? Even though they're quote unquote a good person, even though quote unquote they know Jesus Christ is, came and died for their sins, what about that person?
Well, I think if you know that Jesus Christ comes and he came and died for your sins, I think that God's mercy is beyond our understanding. I think his mercy will cover you. And that's the whole point of, I think, of purgatory. You got to purge all those little things that are keeping you from him. But if you believe in him like that, even though your life hasn't reflected it all the time.
I've had a couple people in my grade that have passed away suddenly. What about, if they never get to that point where they're kind of, accept that grace? And I'm just thinking, that's a good place for kind of like that purgative time of, all right, your heart is there to love Christ, but it doesn't have capacity to love the way it should yet.
So that's part of the person who's assented to God's grace, but they may not have realized it or fully aware of it. These ideas kind of get bounced around, but the big thing is always the surest means of salvation is the sacraments.
Yes.
And that's the surest way of having a relationship with Jesus Christ. But there exists outside of that a sense of mystery. We just don't know.